Hola, muy buenas, ¿cómo estamos de nuevo? Tanquistas y gentes amantes de los tanques. Aquí estamos de nuevo para traeros una vez más un vídeo cooperativo. Esta vez otra vez con los australianos, por lo tanto todo en inglés y con lo que ello conlleva, muchas veces sin entender muchas cosas, como ya veréis que me pasa en el propio vídeo. Un desastre, totalmente un desastre. Me perdía, no sabía dónde colocarme, no sé. Además que en esta misión había pocos tanques y anuncié de que yo no soy especialista de nada y soy un novato, y aún así me quisieron asignar un tanque, uno de los tanques, una sección de 4 tanques, quedando solamente otras 2 más y casi todo infantería. Teníamos que avanzar, replegar una determinada zona, coger, limpiar y asaltar. Todo empezó a ponerse chungo en el campo de minas. Bueno, ¿qué digo en el campo de minas? Al principio del todo es que hay un evento en donde es mejor decir tierra, trágame. No sé si os daréis cuenta. Es impresionante. Y llegó un momento en que me vi totalmente saturado y de hecho el comandante me dijo que si le podía pasar las unidades para recolocarme. Cosa que hizo y luego me pasó. El problema es que cuando ya me pasó las unidades eran demasiado tarde para ciertas cosas. Lo comprobaréis, lo veréis. La verdad es que es una pena y me hace sentir mal porque esta gente se lo toma muy en serio. Y es la leche lo bien que lo manejan. Y en este caso yo era el talón de Aquiles y me entraron, gracias a mi ineficacia, pues perdimos la batalla. Lo podéis comprobar y no es que quiera haceros un spoiler, pero sí quiero que lo comprobéis cómo se produce ese campo de batalla. He de decir que hay una escena brutal al final de todo, o más o menos cuando ya yo más o menos estoy de espectador, que es brutal, que da una característica de lo que es SteelBeasts, como la IA no perdona, como no son tontos, como bueno, sigue siendo IA, pero madre mía, no perdona. Brutal, de verdad brutal. Seguiré diciendo, los campos de batalla en este simulador son bestiales. Y nada más, después de pedirles disculpas a ellos y ellos entenderlo evidentemente, porque había falta también de idioma. Yo, aunque entiendo el inglés, muchas veces los acentos no los entiendo, o en el fragor de la batalla con el sonido no lo entiendo exactamente. Les dije que por favor la próxima vez me la hacen como Tarzán y que me colocasen en infantería si no había vehículos blindados suficientes. Espero que así lo hagan, porque si no les llevo el desastre y esta gente son muy profesionales. Señores, os dejo con SteelBeasts, con esta partida que la verdad es que, aunque desastrosa, tiene mucho que aprender, muchas cosas que aprender. Y es que en los fracasos es cuando se aprende, en los éxitos no se aprende. Un saludo, nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao, esos likes se agradecen mogollón. Hasta siempre.
Alright, well, this is like the super rough version of my plan. There's still a little bit of tweaking with, India 2.8. It's not supposed to, probably won't be there, but anyway, whatever. It's kind of not that important in the grand scheme of things. So, I'm not going to bother writing up the text because otherwise we'll be there for quite a while. Hopefully, my explanations will be enough. There'll be plenty of time for questions at the end, so if there are any, go for them. So, it's about a 4 or so phase plan, step plan. So first phase will be Victor 4-1 and your recce. So Victor 4-1 for phase 1, your tasks are to achieve covert observation of objective 1 and 2 from Fraser Ridge or Tarrant Hill, take your pick. Actually, before I do this, I should probably give people their jobs. So before I get ahead of myself, are there any volunteers to run the recon guys? No. Okay. I take it that no one's particularly against running recce. Chris, would you mind doing Victor 4-1 Alpha, running Victor 4-1 Alpha?
Roger that.
Alright, there you go. Sorry, I know this is very, I suppose, a bit blunt of me, but Japo, how long have you been playing for?
Sorry?
Are you familiar with SteelBeasts?
I'm very newy, so if you want to put me in infantry or something, just to eat the dirt, so I can.
Okay. Well, it's that. Yeah, I mean, like obviously, we come here to tank. That's like the main attraction of the game.
Yes, but it's yes, I understand totally. It's the main force, so I'm not going to use the main force. And
well, I mean, it's a. Okay. Yeah. So.
Lots to do for infantry in this.
Well, yeah. I mean, personally, I think it's. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it could be fun running infantry. You know what. Well, as long as pretty much all you need to do is be comfortable with setting routes. If you can do that, I mean, the AI should be, and like enough to. I mean, you can only operate one tank, so the AI is doing the bulk of the work anyway. No,
yeah,
whatever.
I've watched a couple of his videos. He's a lot more ahead than me.
Okay, yeah, I'll get your tank 1 for better or worse. If all falls apart, that will be a good learning experience, I suppose. Pretty simple. So there's like first phase is reconnaissance, second stage is suppression and the breaching of the minefield. The third phase is the assault. So in the first phase, Victor 4-1 Alpha is pretty much all you. Your job is to, as I said, achieve covert observation of objective 1 or 2 from Tian Hill or Fraser Ridge, whatever you think would be the best piece of terrain to do it from. Now there's apparently some anti-tank assets and an objective 2, so keep an eye out for them and anything else that would be of interest in objective 1. After you've completed your recce or feel that you've seen everything that you can see without spending a whole day there, whatever, let us know. Then we'll commence phase 2. In phase 2 there'll be a smoke screen that will be deployed in front of the breach, in front of the planned breach. Then Tango 1, 2 and Alpha and Echo 7-1 will move forward, make 2 breaches, 2 lanes through the minefield, and this is where phase 2 and 3 sort of meld a little bit. So before the breach is complete, I'll send the assault group, if you like. So that's Tango 1-1 and the mech infantry on their way to attack objective 1. So by the time I'll if I get the timing right, it'll work out as such that you'll leave and ideally start your trip down the breach lanes as Tango 1, 2 Alpha, as the engineers have just finished marking them. And then you'll move out of the breaches. So yeah, and then your Tango 1-1 will, and the India call signs will move out of the breach. Move out of 2 breaches and then continue on to assault objective 1. Once this is where things get a bit tricky. So I'd like Tango 1 to Alpha to lead the attack on objective 1 with the mech following behind. In the meantime, I'd like Tango 1-1 to split his platoon to two sections. Have 1 go to battle position 3, so skirt south around objective 1, avoid the battle completely, go to battle position 3, and for another section to go north and occupy battle position 4. And hopefully then that should be the last bit of movement required for this mission to be a success. There's a possibility of enemy counter-attack. If so, Tango 1-1, you're pretty much the key player here. You'll be doing some maneuvering around and whatnot, but cross that bridge when it comes to it. But basically, yeah. Should the enemy send a counter-attack force to pull your to conduct what little of a delay you can with the purple battle positions I've marked. Anyway, not the most coherent briefing, but hopefully that's all clear. All right, are there any questions?
I'm going to repeat my instruction because my English,
No, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to wait for now until I give in the battle position 1 with all my units there. Then when when I have a go and suppression fire, when I suppress, I with advance and suppress everything I find, and when all the thing is clear in the two position of the two directions we are going to clean in the minefield, I will split my units in two. One of them will position the objective 2, I think you said, and I don't know, it's going to go in the center way, and the other is going to go to the north to the battle position 4, I think you said. But I don't.
Yes. So that's correct. So after you've moved through the breach, you're to split your platoon and to have one section go south, south of battle position 1, occupy BP3. Another, your other 2 tanks to go north of battle position 1 and occupy battle position 4. Both of these battle positions are north and south of objective 2.
Okay.
Now, ideally, the enemy that would have been destroyed by the indirect fire I've called on there, but it's quite likely you'll have to fight your way onto those positions. So keep that in mind when you make your move.
Well, I'm new, so.
It's okay. I'm sure you're more than capable of.
Okay.
I suppose a bit of my foresight tells me that there's nothing there that 2 tanks can't handle. So don't worry about it.
Madre mía. Bueno, pues me han dicho que tengo que avanzar por aquí, esperar lo que haya, y entonces una vez que esté limpiada esta zona de minas, ir por aquí, dividir mis unidades en 2, 4 y 4, 2 y 2, unos avanzar aquí, otros avanzar aquí, para atacar el objetivo 3. Pero por ahora soy el más novato de todos. Bueno, hay otro novato también, que es australiano, y me han dado tanques. Yo les he dicho que me diesen infantería, lo que quisieran, pero me han dado tanques. Yo les he dicho que soy muy novato, que como pierdan los tanques, hay muy pocos tanques. Hay estos tanques y estos tanques. Yo tengo 4 tanques y aquí hay 3 tanques. Hay mucha infantería. Y supongo que me tendré que esperar ahí a que venga Víctor 4-1 Alfa, se posicione sobre alguno de estos sitios, o aquí, supongo que se posicionará aquí, ya que estamos en posición de hacerlo. Y proceder a ello.
4-1.
India 2-1, make sure you have your platoon on a stay command.
Contacto, blindados, oeste.
4-1 moving out.
Por ahora permanecemos.
India 2-1, you pull back behind the hill, get into cover. Get yourself in line with India 2-2.
Yo soy Tank 1-1. Tango 1-1.
Tropas a pie, oeste.
Bueno, vamos a ver si me apaño.
So Eds, you'll need to pull your mech inf guys back behind the hill. I just said tips from for the new guys. They'll be running the breach, moving their stuff through the breaches. Mark's put some. Oh, looks like he's put some. Someone's put some.
PC on objective 2, north side.
Raj. Some start points and RP. I'm not quite sure what they are exactly, but yeah,
release point.
Release point. Okay. Well, so when you're plotting your guys to move, if you click on those 2 points when you're in your march order or whatever, you should get to the bridge, no problem. So don't try and drive the vehicles through individually. If you give them a march order, as long as you plot the march order between those, so as long as you know the route that crosses the breach, as long as it joins up with those 2 points, won't have any problems.
For 1, no additional targets at this time.
Raj for 1.
To be in a column formation, which route I have to choose? The march or?
March, yes. The march will get your guys in column formation, and they'll.
Copy.
It'll be swell.
This is 4-1. There may be a second vehicle also on objective 2. I've got 2 heat signatures.
Roger 4-1. Can you? Right. Roger 4-1. Can you identify the type?
Hold down with just a turret at the moment. Just identify further.
So I say again 4-1. You could.
They seem to be. They just hold down. All I've got is a small. One might be a BRDM and one might be a BMP. But all I've got is a hold down at the moment.
Understood. Can you identify any tanks in objective 1?
Not at this time.
No, roger out.
I'll continue to scan though.
All call signs facing now out. Tango 1-1, move to BP1.
Battle position 1, go. Una puta mierda.
Contacto, blindados, al frente.
Tango 1-1, you've set your platoon on a wide formation. They've spread out across the 2 hills. You'll need to pull back behind the hill, self-organize in a close formation, then drive back on to drive back onto the battlefield.
Okay, I'm going into
6. This is 4-1. There was a tank. There is a tank also in that vicinity.
Roger 4-1. If you can withdraw from your position and come up behind Team Hill, you'll become the reserve.
4-1.
Cargado, estamos haciendo fuego. Un carro ha causado bajas.
Mierda.
Fuego. Procedo. Cargado. Procedo. Cargado. Procedo.
Light and larger than base up little momentum we have left. Tango 1-2 Alpha, 7-1, start, breach now out.
Cargado. Procedo. Cargado. 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 Visto. Cargado.
Alto el fuego.
Visto. Visto. Munición cae agotada. Cargado.
Going back to remunitionate. Tango 1.
It's 4-1. If you need me to take it at any time, you just shout.
Yeah, roger. First off, Chris, if you could pull Victor 4-1 back into cover behind T and Hill, then I'll hand you off India 2-2.
Roger that. Yeah, 4-1 Alpha is out of enemy line of sight at the moment. I'm just bringing 4-1 Charlie back.
Visto. Visto.
Actually, Victor 4-1, if you could separate your... If you could deploy your Javelin team on T and Hill, get them oriented in such a manner that they can cover the northern half of the ground between the northern half of the ground between RL Dragoon and T and Hill.
Roger that.
Estamos haciendo fuego. Solicito permiso para iniciar movimiento.
No veo una mierda.
Tango 1-1, India 2-1, 2-2. Start your assault now out.
Roger.
We move to the bridge. Tango 1-1.
Yes.
Copy.
Joshua 2-8, 2-2 to take the northern breach, 2-1 to take the southern breach.
Formación en columna.
1-1. Divide your platoon in two, get a section to go in each breach. Then we'll need section in battle position 3 and another section BP4. Skirt south and north of BP of objective 1. Avoid of fighting completely.
Formación en línea.
Get to those BPs.
Funny, that's just what's in my plan. Two halted, just waiting for 1-1 to get in front.
Tirado al frente. Madre mía, qué mal he empezado, coño.
India 2-1, ready to breach the southern minefield.
Roger 2-1. Wait for the tango elements to overtake you, then proceed down the breach.
Roger.
Tango 1, can we proceed with the crossing of the minefield? Tirado al frente. This is Tango 1, can we proceed with the crossing of the minefield?
Go, Roger, Tango 1-1, go. Go
Copy.
through the breach and into your battle positions.
Copy, Tango 1-1. Ay, ¿qué haces? This Tango 1-1, I put the line.
Ready to follow.
This Tango 1-1, I'm following the lines, but I see some mines on my side, and I'm. Oh. Formación en columna. Tirado al frente.
In front of me's gone through, the other one's veering off to the right.
Tirado al frente. No sé qué coño está haciendo. Ahora.
If I go through the flags immediately on my left, I should be fine. India 2-2 commencing through the minefield.
Roger 2-2.
Tango 1 cross the minefield. Tango 1 cross the minefield.
It's a very narrow gap through.
Oh, I sweat a lot there. Alto. 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 Joder.
Alright, that's it now. India 2-2-2-1. You're going to move now out of the breach and on to make your assault to objective 1. I'll give you the cue to drop the troops.
2-2. 3
Roger.
signs through the breach.
Tango 1 engaging infantry in the front. Madre mía.
Two through the breach, deploying into line.
Cargado. Cargado.
¿Qué coño?
Up with us.
Recibido.
2-2's in position right behind you.
Estamos haciendo fuego.
2-1.
2-1. Just attack the bunker in front.
¡Alto!
2-1. You need to get your platoon into a line.
Estamos haciendo fuego.
2-2's engaging bunker.
Estamos
2-2-2-1. Stop drop now.
2-2 dismounting.
2-1 dismounting.
Roger, Tango 1-1. Don't see any of your call signs in the north. What happened?
To the north, okay.
Rog.
Guessing that's not ours.
No, that is not friendly ICM.
Madre mía, madre mía.
Pull your alpha call sign back away from the fight of objective 1. Link up with the rest of the
Te da a la izquierda.
at BP5.
North section of Tower 1 going to the north.
No identificado.
Mierda.
No identificado. Estamos haciendo fuego. No
North section
identificado.
Tower 1 hit.
Fuego.
Yeah, Rog, just focus on your two remaining call signs.
Hacia la derecha. Hacia la derecha.
It's 2-1 and now starting to assault into the woods.
Yeah, Rog.
Visto. Visto. Cae. Fuego. Fuego. Visto. Visto. Munición MZ agotada. Cargado. Visto. Munición MZ agotada. Cargado. Visto. Munición MZ agotada. Cargado. Visto.
I think I do have precious few tanks left. I'm going to need you to get your Charlie call sign to link up with 1-1 Alpha and BP5 and try and form some sort of
Formación en línea.
force to stop any counter-pin force attack with.
Visto.
Tango 1-2 Charlie, Tango 1-1. Advance battle position 3. Let's be aware that there are, I suppose, reportedly, there's been reports of anti-tank positions on objective 2. Most likely need to fight them in order to get to BP3.
Copy, Roger.
Recibido.
that bunker at your 3 o'clock, Chris? Is there anybody in that?
Just scanning now. No heat signatures.
It's funny, that's where they're showing up on the map.
Exactly. Had this before. Well, I'll spray it in case they're hidden by the earth.
Cuidado al frente.
Hitting the bunker, no discernible effect or enemy.
We've got 3 teams on top of it.
I know.
1-1 on button position 3.
Roger, 1-1. Just make sure that you keep 1-2 Tango, 1-2 Charlie informed of what you're doing. We need you guys working as a pair.
Okay, we'll try.
Further to my last, you'll need to orientate yourself facing that road that runs to the west. There'll be an enemy counter-attack force, that's where they'll come from.
Looking to the south.
Yes, you'll need to orientate your 2 tanks so that they're prepared to fight an enemy coming from that direction.
Copy.
Estamos haciendo fuego. 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 Estamos haciendo fuego.
Another enemy infantry team popped up.
No identificado.
Tango 1-1 looks like you're being engaged from by an 80 GM from objective 2.
Engage objective 2. Min. Joder, macho, no me
Yeah,
entero.
that's on, yeah, 10 o'clock.
Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, you'll need to get behind something.
2-2, we're still hunting grounds.
1-1, if you could hand me your... Sorry, 1-1, if you could hand your tanks to Jumo 213, I'll get them in position and give them back to you.
Sorry, can you repeat?
So you can send your tanks to Jumo 213, I'll get them in position, then I'll hand them back to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Two has been in and around those bunkers, but still cannot find these last 2 enemy infantry.
No, I've been in it, around it, everywhere else.
No, I've got men moving through the bunkers.
Alright, Jabba, there your tanks back.
Thanks.
You orientate them about 11 o'clock, you got T90s. Never mind.
Copy. Been hit and retreating.
Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego.
Gosh, Tango 1-2 Charlie, get out of there.
Too late.
Need to retreat all the way to Fraser Ridge is probably the safest place.
Do you want us to mount up our infantry?
No, you guys are going to have to grit your teeth and try and be alive.
What leads vehicles as well then?
Yeah, run them east if you can.
Lo he visto, pero ha sido demasiado tarde. Me ha cedido de nuevo los tanques y ya estaban ahí atacando. No podía hacer nada. Estaba muy perdido, muy perdido. Me ha cogido los tanques para ver dónde estaban y ya se ha jodido el asunto. Hemos perdido los tanques.
Between that Jav team and taking one to Charlie, you're gonna have to mop up this countdown force. If you're not mech infantry, you're fearless leaders not the enemy.
I've got artillery fire coming down the forward slope of Tian at the moment.
Rog. As long as that Jav team stays alive.
Ahora están avanzando los T-80s.
Jav team still there.
Es muy chulo, pero me he perdido mucho, ¿no? La falta de comunicación en inglés, muchas veces no me he enterado muy bien lo que me querían contar y eso es crucial. Hostia, le han dado bien. Están dándole. Se ve ahí al fondo. A ver si le puedo ver. Ahí está. Estoy viéndolo desde aquí, estaba viéndolo desde aquí.
Can you pause 1 second? Doorbell gone.
Es que están ahí, están ahí. Está ahí el T-80, joder. Lo va a pillar en desenfilada. No los ha visto. Coño, que lo tienes a la izquierda. Que lo tienes a la izquierda, joder, que están dando por culo ahí, dale por culo. ¡Oh! ¡Dale el terreno! 3 4 5 6. ¿Qué es eso? ¡Barbaridad! Le están dando a tomar por culo. ¡Hostia! Misilazo, de todo. ¡Hostia lo que hay ahí! ¡Hostia lo que hay! ¡Hostia lo que hay ahí! ¡Madre del amor hermoso! ¡Qué hostias!
Yeah, still coming direct fire on this one. Also lost one Victor call sign to it.
Solicito permiso para iniciar.
Y tiene más por ahí, madre mía, esto es un asalto total, brutal.
Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego.
Madre mía, madre mía. Pedazo de batalla. Que tenía que haber lanzado humo, yo creo, porque es que claro, le han puesto fino, se ha cargado 2 y ya está.
Down to infantry.
Yeah.
Madre mía, menudo palizón nos han pegado.
Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego.
Buah.
Jav team still waiting for the enemy to come through the smoke. Got the flashing things.
tirando artillería para ver si... Madre mía, menudo nos han pasado por la piedra, pero bien. Yo me siento fatal porque, claro, esta gente es muy profesional. Y total, muy mal, muy mal. No me inhibe a seguir jugando, quiero decir, pero me tienen que dar algo que sea de menos importancia. ¿Y qué hace ese de pie?
Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego. Estamos haciendo fuego. Solicito permiso para iniciar movimiento. Estamos haciendo fuego.
Pongo, no sé si habrá algún tanque que nos quedará en algún lado, no lo sé, porque no sé esto que son. Estos son... nada. Adrenaline Rush. Buah. Impresionante. Nos han pasado por la piedra. Bueno.
Well. Thanks for trying anyway, guys.
Yeah. The first thing I did is I hit a friendly vehicle. Oh my god. And then...
That's alright.
And then, just when I was crossing the bridges, suddenly I was... because I was putting the roots on the center and I put them in formation, in column formation, I saw the mines very near to my side with all the fog, all the smoke, and I said, oh my god, what is happening here? So I was totally lost there. Finally I could cross. When I don't know what happened with one of my tanks. It should be lost, but I don't know why, by what. Then I went to the north. It was going good, more or less, with the south division. The north division I went up, and then of course they hit me. And then when I was going to with the south division, going to battle position 5, because of my understanding of this is a big problem here, because if I don't understand clearly, I can speak English, but sometimes I cannot understand what they are saying to me, because it's something like with the nervous of the battle and things like that.
Yeah.
It's
That's hard.
I need to be called something like you know, Tarzan, you know, go here, go there, go that, because if not, if I totally lost myself. Even if
that's alright. Yeah, no, I could tell you're definitely trying, and that's all I can ask for.
Yeah, I can do it better of this. I can tell. Not so much better, but I can do it better than this. And then when I couldn't do anything more, when I have all the TC-80s there, I just couldn't run away. And
yeah, no, that's fine. That's right.
But it was a bad position. It was a bad position about me, because I didn't understand that I have to go. You told me to look to the south, and I looked to the south, but then somebody's shooting you from the north. And,
I certainly had a factor that played in the whole...
Please give me infantry the next time.
That's okay.
Bueno, pues aquí estamos con mi tanque que me dejaron inmovilizado. El primero no fue el primero que perdí. El primero que perdí fue uno que estaba aquí. Vamos a ver si lo localizo. En la zona de minas. No lo tenía muy controlado para nada. Y pues lo perdí aquí. Aquí está mi otro tanque. Lo perdí en las minas, inmovilizado. No lo vi. Tenía un descontrol total. Yo le había puesto que era marcha, y por lo tanto se suponía, además, pero lo pregunté, que esa marcha debería ser con formación en columna, es decir, en fila, todos uno detrás de otro, y por algún motivo se cambiaría. Todavía me falta mucho, por aprender. Me he visto totalmente sobrepasado en un determinado momento. Me pidieron que cediera los tanques en una determinada posición porque no estaba muy bien colocado. Me los colocaron y después, cuando me los dieron, pues ya estaban los T-80 avanzando. Aún así, he de decir que la batalla de los T-80 ha sido brutal. O sea, de lo mejorcito que he visto en SteelBeasts en campo de batalla. Bueno, pues también se aprenden los errores, como decíamos. El pobre hombre, el instructor, estaba bastante compungido. Como digo, son bastante profesionales en este aspecto, y el problema que yo tengo con el inglés, que también es complicado. Y pues en determinado momento les he dicho que por favor me hablen como Tarzán. En determinado momento, y que me den infantería la próxima vez, que no me den tanques. Bueno, señores, un placer como siempre. Esos likes se agradece mogollón. Como veis, esto tiene chicha y mucha chicha, mucho donde cortar. A ver si me voy afianzando, vamos puliendo cosas y voy enterándome poco a poco. Voy trabajando más en solitario, a ver con Colebrook también, se me va enseñando. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao, esos likes se agradecen un mogollón. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Hasta luego.